Fuck the universe, amen. Let's do it. Don't know how, and I don't think I will ever figure it out. Just wanna go home. Home again. Can't go home again. Everything is different, and I can't go home again. Home again. I can't go home again. You can't move space and time won't bend, and you can't go home again. They say good things come to those who wait. Well, I waited forever. Things are not so great. I guess I waited too long. What good are dreams if they don't come true? I don't wanna do it and see things through. Just wanna go home. Home again. I can't go home again. The world will change until the end, and we can't go home again. Home again. We can't go home again. Can't go back in time, my friend. No, we can't go. Home again. That was a Sleepy Seahorse song, if anybody cares to know. A friend of mine from Boise, Idaho. And I recently just fell in love with that song, so I just wanted to share it, because I learned it on my guitar. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. I should play that up too, huh? Happy, however you celebrate the holiday, however you do it. If you don't celebrate it, whatever. But happy holiday to you anyways. Personally, I still believe in Santa Claus, so I'm drawing this for him. Oh wait, this isn't the drawing I was doing. What the hell? This is not my beautiful house. But this is my beautiful channel. As soon as I start talking, the numbers go down. That's how it is here, folks. My name is Storie Grubb. I came here to do two things. Sing a song and draw. Looks like we're almost out of bubble gum. I don't know where that came from. It came from the heart, friends. My first real name is Sean. So I always, when I'm referring to the heart, I just say the shart, because it's easier than saying my heart. All I have to do is say shart, and you get it. I have plenty of sharts to go around. Right from the boom, right there, right from the boom boom, the boom boom. Make room for the boom boom, the boom boom. If you've heard the song, you know what I'm saying. If not, well, you should probably write it, because I haven't heard it yet either. Just laying that out there. For number 3, if you're paying attention. Number 3, you know who you are, right? Yeah. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, well, just be a wacky poet. And you're happy and you know it, kick a dog. What the hell? I like the word wacky. I think it's funny. I think it was the funniest when Chris Farley said it. He just had a really amazing way of saying the word wacky. And it made me think twice about language in general, really. I mean, the word wacky it's kind of out there. And it's up to us to climb on board and, you know, ship ahoy and that kind of shit. That kind of fucked up shit. But still, you know, it's worth talking about once or twice a week. As long as we have a reservoir to pour our tears into. That's what I always say. That's right. So how's everybody else celebrating their Christmas Eve? Me, I decided today to make a choice to never draw again. So I threw down my pens and I walked. What the hell? Oh shit. Well, I guess I broke that promise. Oh, didn't even realize I was drawing. I thought I was writing a song or something, or just playing piano. Here I am drawing again. All you illustrators out there know exactly what I'm talking about, you little sons of bitches. Get off my lawn. Seriously, get the fuck off my lawn. Unless you're gonna mow it, get off my lawn. Unless you're gonna water it, mow it, and then maybe I'll give you like a lemonade. Or do you like squirt in the can? Not in the bottle, but in the can. Do you like squirt? I like squirt. You're gonna get a squirt, a full tank of gas in that lawnmower, and you're gonna come over this Saturday. You're gonna mow my lawn, and then you're gonna get the hell off my lawn and join me on my goddamn porch, and we're gonna talk about life, the universe, and all sorts of shit. It's gonna be great. You son of a bitch! I can't wait. So, anyways, yeah, just kind of touching up the bottom as I'm working a bubble out of my throat. I don't know if you heard that, but it's always embarrassing when that happens. Like in the middle of some presentation. And then everybody, I just want you to know that I really appreciate the time. Shit, I ruined it. And then they'll just walk out on you, you know. It's the worst when it's in the middle of an operation. You're like, hand me the scalpel. And they're like, what, sir? Oh my God, here's everything. They just throw you all the scalpels. Even the guy waking up, he's like, oh my God, don't do it, sir. What did you say? Was that a bubble in your throat? No. Apparently the patient is a horse. No. No. Oh, Wilbur. Oh, Wilbur. I used to be able to do a horse voice pretty well. I can do Sean Connery kind of good. Well, I used to be able to anyways. Maybe I just gotta give it a few more years until I'm old and gray and I, like, you know, beat women like he did proudly. That motherfucker proudly, like, openly, like, bragged about, like, beating women. He's a piece of shit. But damn good actor. Damn good actor. Fuck. Shit, motherfucker. Merry Christmas. You're the man now, dog. No, that was crappy. Punch the keys. I am the last one. Dragonheart. I am the... It doesn't matter. All that matters is that we're here together right now. Balanced on the brink of forever and never. I sure do move my hand a lot. I apologize to those who have to see that. I move it out of the way so I can look at the whole thing, and I do it in weird ways. I'm all self-conscious of it now. Alright. I guess I could draw it more sideways so the light might be better. Maybe. I hope everybody's having a nice evening, a nice holiday eve. However you partake. Yeah, maybe that's okay. At least. Is that okay? Yeah, that's a little bit better. I could bring it down too a little bit. Oops. Is that okay? That bubble is still in my throat. It's fighting for life, man. There's a bubble. There's a burning bubble in my throat. This burning little bubble. This burning motherfucker. Happy Christmas, you son of a gun. That's actually better for me if it's better for you. I have to drink some liquid because I think I'm getting sick. So I heard liquid crack is the best thing to drink for that. So hold on a second, folks. This is gonna be a zinger. Zing. Zippity-doo-dah. There's still a shadow, but I guess this is okay, right? Maybe like this. Okay. Going with my instincts, folks. Okay. Is there stuff in the chat? Oh, there is a lot of stuff in the chat. Holy shit. Dylan, I didn't see any of these. I'm sorry. I didn't even know people were writing. That guy, thank you. Foxbox, I love the sound of your voice. But also, thank you. Are you talking about the painting in the background? Because, yeah, this one. I did that back when I was 3.5 years old. 3.5 if you're from Europe. Yeah, I know how it is over there. Yeah, and I was thinking about that the other day, and I missed you a lot. I missed everything about you, and I'm sorry that it had to end that way. I don't know if you remember, but I do. And I missed you. And now the dog next door is crying, and I feel bad. Hold on a second. Merry Christmas to you, Tyler. Happy holidays as well. I can't believe you remember that. This is so nostalgic. I can't believe this. All right. Dylan, you're funny. I had a really big... Nice to get one look at. Cormac? I don't know who that is. Who's Cormac? Happy day. Happy day, donkey. Happy donkey day. A happy donkey day. A happy donkey day. Who the hell is Cormac McCarthy? I'll have a happy Cormac McCarthy. Can't even say it anymore. It's lost all meaning. Just like the sound of my own lungs breathing in the air that will eventually kill me. Lo siento, folks. I didn't mean to get so dark there. I promise I'm going to cheer things up. Do I have a tambourine, folks? Is there a tambourine around here? I got a harmonica, but I don't know how to play it. Oh golly gosh darn dang! If only I had a tambourine, I could really do some damage. That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, there's this muse. She writes about language, towns, horses, and violence. Interesting. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. I heard the name, but you know, unless I have a weird way of like learning things. It kind of goes back a long time, but I have to. Like for example, you just like planted a seed in my brain, you know. And a lot of times people on my channel do that. They'll like ask me if I've heard of this or like listened to that or seen this movie or whatever, or just recommend stuff, you know. And it's like I'm so freaking stupidly busy in my silly little life that, you know, I take it, you know, as I appreciate the thought and everything, and it's like a seed that's planted. So eventually I'll see that name again somewhere, and then I'll just like, oh, I'll click on something, and then I'll just like it'll take like clicking on one thing or you saying this, and it's like an avalanche of like getting in, kind of like a band, like where you like you've heard the band, you've seen the band around, you know, but then all of a sudden like you hear one of their songs or somebody's like, here, dude, check this one out though, like or this album, and then you're like, oh, it just like clicks. It's a little bit different with that, and you know, I don't know if what kind of stuff besides what you said, but depressing though. Oh, okay. I'm depressing too though. I think we're all depressing, to be honest. That's why I just say fuck the universe anymore. Fuck the universe. Fuck it right in the ears. Because it does. It listens hard. And I don't know why I just said that. And I'm here to tell you that the universe ain't our friend. But, you know, you can live off it. But it tastes like shit. Nah. I ain't got no beef with the universe. Shit. I just got some chicken with the universe. I'm playing chicken with that universe. I'm rubbing it raw hide. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's true. Devilishly true. I don't know why I'm talking like this right now. But, whatever I just said, don't listen to it, because that was one of the characters coming out. They have their own opinions. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the guy drawing. And they're the ones doing all the thinking behind my back. Right behind my back. I just felt like somebody tickling my. Wait, no, that's me. I'm scratching my back right now. Oh, damn, that feels good. Keep it up. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Not keep just the scratching, not keeping that. Okay, yeah. We're good. Sorry. Cool. Oh, okay. I've heard of that, I guess. Interesting. If anybody wants to, tell me where you're from. And, you know, write down, like, I don't know, social security numbers of your friends and family, I don't know, bank account numbers, anything you want, just shit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm always curious to know where people are from. I can't, for some reason, put my location on my live streams until afterwards, so I'm in, just so you know, I'm in Paso Robles, in California. California with a K, my friends. California with a K. Whew. Just north of Mexico, but just south of the border, if you know what I'm saying. You better watch out for them critters over here. I'm just gonna get it. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. Oh, you're in Portland, Dylan? Have we talked before? Have we been on here before? I just moved down here from Portland. I lived in Portland for 4 years. So in my entire life, I've lived in Portland for 7 years. Just enough to change skin, if you know what I mean. You probably see Storie Grubb stickers every so often, or maybe you have in passing and didn't even know it. I used to plaster that town with my stickers. I used to just I have rolls. I worked at this place called Gamblin on Raymond Street in Southeast, and look it up, Gamblin. They're on Raymond. I do miss that part of Portland and walking there in the mornings, getting stoned on my way to work. Before I worked with like heavy machinery, everybody there was stoned. It's a fucking crazy place. But yeah, I worked there for like 3 years recently until earlier this year I got injured, and I came back down here to be with my family. Okay, yeah, I love Foster. I lived in the Woodstock area for a long time, on Long Street. We probably crossed paths, huh? Clown gun, with the clown. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Thanks for that, by the way. I wrote him and I looked at his stuff and all that. That's cool. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's last. Yeah, I worked at Healthy Pets Northwest over by Safeway, in the Safeway parking lot on Woodstock. I worked there for like 7 months. I'm in the pet food industry. I never thought I would be back in it. Actually, I quit in 2022. Yeah, no. It was Jesus. It was 2021, and I worked there for like 6 months. But like the management, I could not handle it. It was crazy, and I was super fucking depressed working there. And I love animals and stuff, but just it's always the people that ruin it for me. You know, I worked at vet clinics when I was younger, so I've been around animals my whole life, really. But anyways, right after that place, I started working at Gamblin, which is down like a mile away from that Healthy Pets Northwest, down towards the railroad tracks. I always talk about it on this channel too. I miss the graffiti and all the Yeah, I used to get these huge rolls from gambling of stickers, just white stickers, and I would hand draw like hundreds of little weird things and put them all over that area. But I'm sure, I mean, it's fucking basically a rainforest there, so I'm sure they're all washed away. But there were some that I hid in like pretty good places. But I have a lot of friends up there, and I have a lot of ties up there and stuff like that. So, and I'm jealous right now of you. I consider Portland my home. I never thought I would leave again, but I didn't want to be homeless in Portland. That's for sure. Especially if I couldn't work or lift things or anything. But my shoulders are better now. I work at another pet shop down here. So. Oh, okay, yeah. Gonna move to Seattle in a few months. Cool. Laurelhurst Market. Is that provide fine foods? Is that by on Burnside? Laurelhurst? Did you ever go to Crema Cafe? On like Ankeny, like just a block south of 28th and Burnside? Steakhouse. Oh, okay. Laurelhurst Market. Sorry, I'm like tripping out right now. That's cool. Not that not that I haven't met many people from Portland or anything. It's just cool to you're just like in my old stomping grounds. Yeah, I worked at Crema back in. So I lived in Portland twice in my life, and I'm sorry, I should be drawing too. Um, what was I gonna say about Crema? I worked there in 2007 to 2010 at Crema Cafe, and I still have dreams about it because it was so like kind of a traumatic place for me to work at the time. I just felt like a rat in a cage there. It held your message. I didn't do that just because it it doesn't like when people cuss except for I didn't realize this, but moderators can cuss. But you lowly folk apparently can't still. But yeah, that's cool. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of I lived in Southern Oregon for a long time as well. So I have a lot of ties to Oregon. I lived in Grants Pass for a long time when in like 1998. I moved there in 98 on Valentine's Day, like off the Greyhound bus. And I thought I was moving in with my dad and my stepmom and my stepbrother Jared, who this is like when I had just turned 18. And Grants Pass was like a fucking gnarly place to live back then too. It was like a little mountain town. It wasn't even what it looked like today. It would look hella nice today, but back then it was like sketchy as fuck. But it was, I've always been around sketchy fuckers, anyways, so it doesn't matter. I felt right at home. Somehow I always managed to like, well, except for a few times in my life, like kind of avoid complete dicks. Anyways, I'm 45. I just turned 45. Yeah, I lived in Ashland for like 4 years too, 5 years or something like that. And I still dream about Ashland. That's where I lost my front tooth. I was in the newspaper. I had my 15 minutes of fame back in Ashland because of I got bored and started like painting on stuff and putting it outside my house until like it just totally enveloped the whole house. And it was like right on a very busy street in Ashland. And I got in the paper for like having this art house and stuff. And it was like art henge because there were doors everywhere, like standing up by themselves on T-posts and stuff. And then that's right. So right before I moved down here, like 7 or 8 months ago or whatever, excuse me, um, I was walking over to my landlord's house to pay rent for the first time ever because I usually just did Venmo, but this time I got a money order for some reason, and I I saw his house and I was walking towards it, and then I saw one of my fucking paintings from Ashland that I gave away when I moved to Portland the very first time. So that was 17 fucking years ago. And I saw one of the doors that was outside my house back then, and I was like, "What the?" And this was like earlier, this year or like last year or something like that. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I asked my landlord, I'm like, "Hey, who lives below you?" And he's like, "Oh, that's my other tenant, Sarah." And I was like, "That's my door." Like she took. I mean, I gave away all my art before I moved up to Portland, like I just mentioned, sort of. And she had one of my doors, and it was still in such good condition. Like she had taken care of it for 17 something years. And so we met, and we like hung out and had, we talked about it, and I did a post about it and stuff like that. Because I remember filming, I was inside my house the day I had all my doors lined up outside. Because I couldn't take them all, there's just too much shit. And so I just had a sign out there that said, take it, free art. And like, all these people fucking came and took it. It was crazy. And I was like filming, and she was one of the people that came that day and grabbed one of my paintings. And it was quite touching, It was just, the power of art is just quite remarkable. Sorry if I'm not trying to ignore you. If I look at the chat, I get really distracted. So I just wanted to finish that story. I'm very young at heart, my friend. I think I must have been born on a leap year. Nobody knows, because I feel like I'm like 5, 4. I guess it's a countdown now. 2. Let's see. 70-year-old gay ex-Mormon Victorian antique collector in rubber. Okay, I've been from 70-year-old. I might know him, but I was pretty. I kind of kept to myself when I was there. I recently came out of my shell in a big way, so to speak, in a way that surprised my ass. So I wish I could go back to Portland, because this area that I'm in right now is actually very, very. I try not to let it, but I don't think about it too much, but it's super conservative, and I recently started dressing a different way. But I haven't had any issues, and everybody is like super fucking nice to me around here, even for a super conservative area. So, but I do miss Portland, because I know I could just easily blend in right now there, and it's just like I have changed so much just in the last 8 months. Like, there was some lady I work at a pet shop, and she was looking at me, and she was like, "Oh my god," because we got to talking about stuff and our heritage, and she was like Scottish and Irish and stuff, and so am I. I'm Irish and Scottish, but I'm 100% American. Red-blooded motherfucking so stop doing that. That's me talking to myself. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. 50 years later, he went and dug them up, so they're still there, and planted them outside his apartment. Whoa, crazy. Roger. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You're only 20? Damn. Now I'm really jealous. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This lady at the pet shop, she was like maybe like 50 something, 55 or something. She was really sweet. And it was like one of those times I work, because I'm back to working customer service now, and I have like really bad anxiety and shit that I didn't even know existed because I hadn't worked customer service in like 5 years or 4 years or whatever. And so I started having these crazy fucking panic attacks at work, like super embarrassing. And anyways, so one day she came in, and she was like the first fucking customer of the day, actually. But right before she came in, I was like, excuse me, I need to drink some fucking anti-phlegm liquid or some shit. But yeah, she came in, and I said, hello, how's it going, or something like that, welcome in. And she was just like, yeah, or and I was like, oh fuck, but in my head I was like, no, fuck that, I'm not gonna no, and I was like, I'm not gonna let it get to me. So I was like, so how's your day been going so far? I started like just the conversation, or she brought up some food, that's right. And I was like, do you have an account with us, because they can get like frequent buyer programs and stuff, as you probably know, Dylan, if you shop pet food. But certain foods have like buyer programs, and I figured that would be a good way to start getting her ready for the, because I work in a really small pet shop, so I was getting her ready to check out, essentially. And then her name, oh gosh, what was her name? It'll come to me. But her name was like Donna, whatever, something like that. And no, it was Glenda. It was Glenda. And her last name was whatever. And I'll remember that later too. My brain is so stupid. So anyways, I was like, whoa, Glenda, that's a really pretty name. or something like that, or whatever, cool name or something. And I was like, that's a hot ass fucking name, bitch. And she was like, what? I'm like, oh, I like your name. It's neat. um, but no, but she did say, she was like, what's that? And I'm like, oh no, I just like your name. And that's all it took. And then all of a sudden, 45 minutes later, I knew everything about this woman. Like and nobody came into the shop the entire time. And we just sat there and talked about our lives. And she asked me why I came down here. A lot of people ask me why I came down here. They're like curious about me, I think, sometimes. Because I kind of stick out a little bit. But she said that because I just turned 45 in November, and she looked at me. She was like, she was looking at me weird after I said I was 45, and I was like, she was just looking right into my eyes, like I was lying to her or something. And she's like, "You're not 45." I was like, "I am," and she's like, "I thought you were," and she started laughing like hysterically, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought I had done something or offended her, but she was like, "You look really good for 45. Like I thought you were fucking like 24 or 25 or something, you know." But I mean, it's like I wear a wig, you know, but I have a really young heart. And it's kept me young. I haven't had any children. I haven't had any push any babies up my butt or anything like that. Only in friends. But around here, I'm very sarcastic. I make a lot of stupid jokes at my expense usually. Okay, I punch up. I don't punch down. I don't hate my neighbors because they put a stupid flag in their front yard. I try not to hate anybody, you know, unless they're kicking down my door, or if they disrespect my mom or my aunt or something like that, you know. But anyways, I'm just trying to lay down the law here, let you know what it's like. Because then I feel like if we can be kind to each other, we can spread that kindness like wildfire. I mean, safely hot, what? Not so hot fire. Not dangerous fire, anyways. Controlled. Hot ass controlled fire. Sorry, Dylan. My little character was coming out again there. I was going back behind the fourth wall there. I was bricking up that fourth wall for y'all. And that did rhyme. And that's not a crime. And I was right on time. Yeah. Well, and then one day you wake up and you realize that those comically evil causes are everywhere and everyone. And you don't have to ever buy into that nonsense if you don't want to. I haven't. And my life has gotten so much better. Because before I was a wreck. And not that I wasn't after I got out of thinking about politics. I was like really into politics for a long time. And then in 2020, early 2021, whatever, I couldn't do it anymore. And I just stopped like listening to all these like little indie channels on YouTube that I used to listen to. Because I used to think I was like progressive, and then I don't know, I think my values are, but then the word progressive changed or something, and the word fight and the word revolution apparently changed, and everything has just become so cliquey, and you can't say anything or criticize. People are afraid to even criticize their own party for fear that people will ostracize them or put them down or worse. And because it has happened, sure, but life ain't, social media ain't life. It's not what's happening out there. People, I mean, another one of my friends, she was just telling me because I said that I'm not going to live in fear. I'm not going to live in fear of this hypothetical boogeyman that's always been there, and it's always going to be there. No matter who's president, no matter who's on top, no matter who's on the fucking bottom. And guess who is on the? We're all gonna suffer the same, no matter what, and no matter who's in fucking charge. You know. War is still raging, and the world is still burning, no matter what, no matter who. So what the fuck are they trying to? Who are they trying to convince? And but still, people that I know and that I love and who I can actually talk to and hug and hold, act like I'm an alien now because I don't buy into this color versus that color, or black versus white, or this bullshit that they try to feed us. Sorry, I'm not trying to get super I'm not trying to get political. It's more, it's. I don't like corporate parties that use us as fodder and set the world on fire. And there's people out there that never had a chance to vote, that we murder, that our country murders every day. Or we assist. So, I don't know. I don't play the sides game. And I'm sick of people that do. It's boring. It's childish. It's like, maybe I think there's more people in this country anyways need to start thinking like world citizens as opposed to these little children in a sandbox. That's the thing, man. That's the thing that kills me. Watching poor people fight each other over scraps when we deserve so much more. When we all deserve so much fucking more. And we know it. But it's easier to fight your fucking neighbor. It's easier to hit the guy, for out of a road, in a road rage incident, because you're having a fucking awful day, or you perceive enemies all around you because you're listening to shit that's telling you that the enemy is all around you, but not at the top. Not those fuckers that are taking advantage of you, taking everything away from you, taking your homes away from you, taking your future, your kids' future away from you, your planet away from you. No, it's your neighbor across the street with the hat on. It's the neighbor across the street with the dreadlocks. It's bullshit. And I'm not going to live like that anymore. I made a choice. And fuck the universe, amen. That's all I'll say about that. So anyways, yeah. There's ways to fight, but it's not the way that people are doing it. I mean, it's the lesser of two evil thing. I mean, where has that gotten us? Where has it gotten us? You have to put your foot down and take a stand. And I take a stand against bullies. So, and war, and people that promote war and pay for it. Both sides do that. And nobody can tell me that they don't. And as long as they're doing that, I'm not for either. I'm with the people at the other end who never had a choice to begin with. The people that are gone now. And they live in this country too. It's not just bombs. It's poison in our water. It's privatization of prisons. I mean, there's an Amazon strike right now, and I see them getting arrested. The protesters getting arrested. It's just the craziest shit. You can't even protest right. They're like, nah, you're not in the right spot. I remember seeing some of the most horrific, craziest shit back in 2020, man. Live feed. I never thought the world would be the same after some of the shit that I was seeing on the news, or just in like live feeds, people's like Facebook feeds and shit, just live streaming. I never thought we would just go back to the status quo, and how pathetic, how quickly people gave in again to these fucking cowards on top that promise you everything but take away everything behind closed doors. But then they weaponize sexuality, they weaponize race, they weaponize fucking religion. Bunch of cowards. And they all laugh at you behind your backs. While they have tea and crumpets together. But there's also something to be said about letting people like that live long enough to see how wrong they were. You'll never hear me bragging or like condoning murder like some of my stupid ass friends are. Oh, eat a millionaire, eat a billionaire. Fuck you. Go hold the door open for some old man. Take some, do something else. Put your energy somewhere else. Don't fucking brag. Don't act like murder is okay. I'm sorry. I'm just one of those people. It's very disheartening. Oh, can you even see what I'm doing anymore? Yeah, well, the status quo is like, no, you're right. It is cool. Maybe I should change my tone. Well, I think a lot of it, is just that people, like I said, are afraid to take a stand or say what they really feel because people will just literally. It's just like that Black Mirror episode where they just erase you. You know, it can be done now, and because people live on social media and their whole lives and careers and everything is built into it now, integrated. We're already like cyborgs and shit in these ways, and especially the young ones now, where their whole everything is their identity online and all that kind of stuff, and hear about it. Hear about it all the time. You hear about it all the time. The youth, technology. What is it all about? Um, as if we weren't like that when we were kids, but just the whole. We had a calculator in our pocket, we spelled boobies on it and shit, Hey, look at this calculator upside down. Holy shit. Can I take a picture of it? Nowadays, it's like, well, you know what I mean. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. But, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry. What's that? Oh, okay. Oh, the status quo. But I think, I also think about all the people in this country that die from lack of healthcare, or just even like basic healthcare, or like insulin. I feel like if somebody has diabetes, I feel like insulin is, I'm one of those weird people that just thinks medicine should just be free to the people that need it too. Because you hear about insulin going bad all the time because it just does. It goes bad. Because it doesn't get to the people that need it. And there's people that die from it in this country all the time. And if we can't do that for our citizens, and if we can't if we can't give them like clean water, if that can't just be a promise like everywhere across this nation, then we've already failed at the most basic level, Like I've always say too, like look at COVID. It wasn't water that ran out, thank fucking God, here anyways. But look what happened just with toilet paper and things like that, where that was just. And look how people were. People didn't. Of course, there were people that came together and shit. But I worked customer service during COVID, and I saw how awful people were, and they were locals and regulars that would come in, and they were horrible. Because they were spoon-fed all this fucking garbage too. Oh, we have a note from our doctor that says we're pieces of shit. Oh, really? Can I see it? No, you're right. You're right. You're a big piece of shit. While they cough all over my face. And that was a pet shop in Boise, Idaho. I can't imagine what it was like anywhere else to work a food service, or they were like rioting at the Capitol because they wanted fucking haircuts. These fucking rednecks. Like, go cut your own fucking hair. Motherfuckers are bald anyways. The ones that I saw were screaming. They were pushing cops or punching cops over a fucking haircut. They were like, "Give me a fucking barber." It's like the barber fucking died. You killed him. Son of a bitch. Pulling people's masks off them, spitting in their faces and shit. Happened to a lot of my friends. And of course, that happened all over the country. Everybody went through that. Everybody remembers. My point is, I just can't remember how fast. I just can't believe how fast people wanted to go back to coughing on the back of people's necks in line at Safeway. Oh man. Damn. I'm reading your comments, Don. Nowadays they have boobies on 3. Sometimes I'm like, I wonder if anybody heard that. And then this guy comes out of nowhere and he's like, "Oh, by the way, earlier you said that." And that's the thing too, man. It's like I've always had issues with my mouth, for example, like my teeth. And like when I was young, when my wisdom teeth started coming in, I like the ones on top, the ones on bottom were impacted, which I didn't know until years later, but they were painful as a motherfucker. And I would just drool and stuff because I was just in so much pain, and I was too young to like get any. I didn't any like what was I just gonna fucking say? Anyways, I was in a lot of pain from like my teeth coming in and out. Plus, I had like injuries to my teeth when I was a kid, so they were starting to show in my 20s, and and I've just had a lot of trauma done to my mouth essentially over the years. My head, my face, really in general, like falling off of things or like cars, just mangling my little face as a baby, a kid. But anyways, so yeah, I I remember being 18 and going through all of that pain and remember just thinking like why can't I just go into a place, why shouldn't I be able to, there's a guy up the road that knows how to take these things out of my mouth, but money is the thing that's keeping him from doing it, essentially. I'm like being tortured by my fucking body right now, and the only reason why homie can't just we can't just meet up tomorrow at noon, give me a little Valium, maybe some gas. 20 minutes later, all of them are out of my head, right? But no, it's because of money. And to me, that's just like, I don't know, evil. And I had those fuckers in my head for like 7 years. I was a poor little piece of shit. I didn't know how to do anything. I still don't. I rely on everybody else to do everything for me, even especially my servants. Hey Terry, hey, would you mind fetch me a Pepsi, bitch? Terry, don't look at me like I'm just kidding. I'm alone. I'm all alone out here on Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not alone. Well, I'm alone out in the garage. But yeah, and I'm not trying to like say, I'm not trying to do the poor me, anything like that. I just, because my thing is like, I've seen other people suffer too, and I know right now, fucking millions of us are suffering, and we're not getting the attention or the help that we need, and other people are that don't need it really. I don't know, like a triage sort of situation. I think this whole nation needs a triage. Am I using that word right, Dylan? I think you know what I mean. I'm trying to sound cool. I'm trying to impress you. I'm hip. I'm cool. Anybody there? Uncle? Grandfather? You're a teddy bear. What does that sound? Oh, shit. I'm just kidding. I know what that sound is. It's my monkey's paw. Alright, everybody make a wish. Maybe I'm just supposed to shake it or something? I don't think it's gonna budge. Well, I spent $2,000 on this. I don't know. Fuck! God damn it, Terry. Terry, get your ass in here. Son of a bitch. Sorry, Dylan. Sorry I had to hear that. Sorry I had to see that. Yeah, the prioritize. Yeah. Yep. Equity. I was just reading your comments, and thank you. That wasn't me, that was Terry singing, just so you know. Terry likes to sing, so I just let him. That's Therma over there in the corner with the knock-knock jokes. Oh, she's an old can of worms, I'll tell you that much. There's a book underneath this table, just so you know. There's a big fat book right there. Oh, wait. Why can't I? Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's just there to elevate this. Where am I gonna? I need to put something right here. Okay, I need to come over there a little bit. There we go. Why can't I see this stupid chat? It's not my... I'm trying to use my phone as like the monitor, but I can't even... It's not a... There's no point if I can't even read the chat. There it is. I just want to read the chat. What the heck? Oh, here it is. Cool. I found it. Okay. Got it. Who's there? Water heater who? What? That's funny. Now you can hear the, what do you call this? Le pen? Loop, shop, shore, Sharpay? Yeah, Sharpay. It says Sharpay Ultra Fine Point. It's a decent pen. I've been using this same pen for 15 years. Never noticed there was a name on it. What a trip. This is the only pen I've ever used my whole life. I was born holding this pen. And it was only today that I found out that there was a name on it. I mean, Still smells like the day I was born, too. You see, friends, my ink, or my blood, I call it ink. In Dimension 3, artists are more like octopuses, or octopi, if you will. They look more like octopi than just regular humans. Artists are a drizzly bunch over in Dimension 3. Planet Earth, number 17. If you live in Dimension 3, that's Earth 17. So, anyways, this is Dimension 6. Everybody knows that, so it doesn't even matter. Disregard everything I just said. Just, I mean, just put that in your pipe and smoke it, friends. But yeah, let me just tell you a little bit more about this crazy, wacky story that I was saying that I totally forgot about already. So that's that. Hope you liked it. Oh yeah. Kneecaps. I was gonna talk about kneecaps. If you ever are being chased by somebody and they have kneecaps, just always remember that kneecaps are cute. So it's best if you turn around and you do something ferocious to scare the kneecaps, then the person will just their knees will break from the outside. They'll just implode almost, and they'll pop because they can't handle something that's ferocious as like say a snarl or like like a cat a hiss or something like that and those kneecaps will just pop, and that fucking that perp will just like fall down. They could beat them to death with a stick or something, like whatever you have in your hand. Preferably like a purse or something. Purse, maybe. I like purse. Maybe. Whatever you have in your hand. Just make sure it's purse-like. Doesn't make any sense. But that's the point. Life just don't know how to make no sense. And it just don't have to. God damn it. Ain't that the truth? Does anybody want some muffins? I've got some muffins. They're piping hot. Hey, Terry. Terry? Yeah? Can you get me some muffins? What? Can you give me some muffins, please? Muffins? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We're gonna have some muffins, friends. Do you take your muffins with tea? Terry, get some tea for the house. Alright. There goes. Two teas, 2 muffins, and 2 pleases, please. Yay! We're gonna have muffins. Little glorious, wiggly little maggoty muffins. We ain't had nothing to eat for 3 maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. Yeah. What? I should do that I should do a parody of that fucking scene. Oh my god, because I can do those fucking voices pretty good. Yeah. Why can't we have some meat? I've seen Lord of the Rings way too much. What do they say? What about that? What does he say? What about their legs? How does that guy talk? What? God damn it! I can't remember what they say right now. It's like embarrassing. Shit, those are. Why can't we have some meat? What about their legs? They don't need those. They are not for eating. I'm like losing my voice from earlier. It's like my throat's kind of pony, just a little bit pony. So it's just a little bit rash, a little bit harsh, a little bit rashly. Pony, another, and dimension. Oh, this is dimension 6. I'm sorry. My throat is a little bit hoarse. That's how you guys say it here, right? A little bit hoarse. It's a little bit harsh, harshly. So. They are not for eating. Oh god, I can't do it. Eating. They think we've got the ring. Shh. If they know we don't, they're fucking dead, dude. Shut the fuck up, Pippin. You stupid fucking motherfucker. God, you nearly got us killed on Moria. Now you fucking shut the fuck up, Pippin. They're gonna eat us. Shut the fuck up. That's how I would have been if I was fucking married. Like, Pippin, Pippin. The next time you open your mouth, I'm gonna shut the fuck up, Pippin. If you think about it, man, if there should be, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. There's got to be a cut of that movie, like a 4-minute cut, where it's like it shows how Pippin was like Sauron's like fucking nemesis, or like his like apprentice or something the whole time. Because like if you think about it, in the first one, like Pippin puts them like he was the one that like wakes up the fucking thing that got Gandalf killed and all that shit, and like because then Moria he dropped the thing in the well because he was like curious. Curiosity killed the cat, Pippin. Maybe don't touch shit, Pippin. Somebody should just put Pippin in a fucking piping nut Pippin fucking muffin. Shove him down a goblin's throat. That's what I'm saying, Pippin. You little sneak, you little evil servant of Sauron. No, he definitely redeems himself. He definitely redeems himself. That's the beautiful thing of those movies, man. They all have such wonderful arcs. And even in the first one, the character arc of Boromir is just so rad. Because, yeah, like by the time he's like trying to snag the fucking ring off of Frodo, you know, you're like you're so pissed off at this motherfucker. You're just like you wish him dead in a way, you know. But then he like defends Merry and Pippin, you know, and then like I don't know that scene with Sean Bean's like just beautiful, beautiful scene. I saw that movie in the theaters like 12 times. Probably until like it was just out of the theaters. I lived in Eureka, California when it came out, the first one. And imagine that too. I think wasn't that the same summer or whatever, or the same year as like Harry Potter and Spider-Man too? Like the first Spider-Man. I think it was like around the same time, if not the same, like a matter of months. Just a great time for movies. All right, Dylan. Yeah, probably. You never know. What a small world. You go and be safe and have fun with your family. And yeah, I'll be thinking about you. Happy Christmas and all that shit. Fixing things up here now. Should be working on the bottom. It's really nice talking to you. What a pleasant surprise. If anybody missed that, if anybody's just now tuning in, I was just talking with Dylan about the Endangered Species Act from Antarctica of 1917. Still up and running. The mission is still, as far as I know, is still fully funded. And the if anybody, I don't know if anybody cares, but the mini fridge up there is fully stocked. And from what I hear, the chocolate cake that Susie made, I don't know if Dylan, he's probably gone by now, but Susie, oh my gosh, her last name is Dylan, which is kind of funny. But Susie Dylan makes the best. Sorry, I almost broke the fourth wall there. Susan Dillon makes the best chocolate pies in Antarctic in the Antarctic. I can't even say it. I'm so excited about those pies. So y'all come on down now to the Antarctic. We're gonna feed you pie and Merry Christmas and all that shit. All right. Don't forget to draw and be creative and think outside the box. Think for yourself and be yourself. More than anything, you have to be yourself to be anything. Always remember that, friends. I love you. I love you because you know what? You're me. We are all together. um, but seriously, you deserve the world. You deserve happiness and peace in your life. And those around you do too. That's what I wish for all my neighbors and my strangers and the dangers and wranglers and I was gonna say stranglers, but I don't want those people around. They're unpredictable, friends. Don't hang out with stranglers. Just say no to stranglers unless they're giving you money. 'Cause money makes the world go round, friends. Let's ride merry holidays and Christmas. All right. Hope you all learned a lesson today. Love is in the air, and I just don't care. Raise the roof. All right, it's in the hood. All right. Pack it up. Let's go to town. Pack it up. Let's go to town. Sorry. I'm just being a dork. Practicing my... I don't even know what that was. That was more like Clint Black or Randy Travis or something. Certainly wasn't no Dwight. That'd be the day. Man, I hope one day to share the stage with old Dwight Yoakam. He's kind of a fascinating dude. Oh Dwight, why, Dwight, why? Sorry. For my Spanish-speaking friends, lo siento. Lo siento. Feliz Navidad as well. I am fluent in Christmas cheer, friends. That is absolutely right and wrong at the same time. It just depends on what side of the coin that you're living on and thinking on. But here, everybody's welcome. Here, everybody has a voice. There's a space for you here. Whether you're queer or you shoot deer. Even though that's a joke, it's true. As long as you're kind and your heart's in the right place, there's always room for you in my life. I don't give a fuck where you're from or what you look like or what you smell like. Maybe what you smell like a little bit. It depends. It just depends on what you smell like. But you know, mostly just, I think that, you know, I think people should just try to get along as best they can. I know I say that a lot, but I think it's worth saying, so there it is. I think you are worth it. Whether you think so or not, I don't care. I wish you did, if you don't. But I do. So, that's that. Why do you think I do this? I try to impress all of you. From, like, the ones who taught me to the ones who don't even know me. All I do is try to impress everybody else. Because everybody's just, I don't know, humans are fucking amazing. Weird and amazing. Yeah, but mostly amazing. And the potential is just unreal. Every single one of you. Little sparks. The world, the fucking universe wouldn't be the same without you. And just know that there is some fucking weird ass stranger out there that thinks about you all the fucking time. That dreams about you. That wishes the best for you. Okay? Just know that. And also know that there's a little dog next door. Little motherfucker. Little Pippin. I think the name is Pippin. Oh, you little Pippin. Little Pippin. Little Piper. Nah, she's really cute. I love her. But she's like super ferocious, like when like the fence is there. But when apparently I've never seen her walked by or met them really even. But when they go walking by out front, she's super sweet. Like my aunt can go right up to her and just like pet her, and she doesn't even care. She loves it or whatever. But when she's in the backyard, she just like barks like crazy. And I get that. I've been around animals my whole life, but it's just I've tried to like do everything like to just win her attention too. I'm like, hey, look at this picture. I drew you. I did a portrait of you. And she's like, rah, 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 rah. Like, I don't give a fuck you. I'm like, oh, okay. I put it through the fence and she just ate it. That was the one time in my life where the dog actually did eat my homework. Golly gosh darn dang. I'm glad you were here to hear that because that was ridiculous. I won't do it again. Lo siento, friends. Lo siento. Amigo, amiga, amigo. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? I think that was an owl. Or an alien. Or a little gray. I think a little gray alien just like popped its... Yep. Yep. Hi. Little gray alien just popped around the corner. What the fuck? The one person watching is like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Where's my mom? Hey mom, you wanna come out and hang out? Just drawing demon hands. My stomach is just growling. I actually probably am gonna go inside and get something to eat here pretty quick. Whoever that is watching, or whoever is watching now, I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the company. And I hope you're doing well. I think you're cool as hell. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year's Eve, or Christmas Eve, and I didn't notice it, but right there, that looks like a waterfall. Like this right here coming down onto this, because of the way these little ripples or whatever. Kind of looks like a waterfall. Neat. Just now noticed. I'm gonna try to make it look more like a waterfall. Cool. Rad. Totally cool. Cool. Well, I do appreciate the company, everybody. And I am gonna go inside now, but I'll play a little song first, okay? Oh shit. I'll just break my guitar in half first, okay? Alright. Let's see what I can do. Okay. Bring it up just a little bit, so you can at least see my hands fuck up when I'm playing. Oh, I haven't played this one in a long time, and so I might fuck it up. Is what I'm saying. But it was inspired by a song by the Beatles called "Happiness Is a Warm Gun." I heard that song for the first time when I was like 18, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? There's so many songs on the White Album, I was just like, what the fuck? But this was, I wrote this because of that song. Down just like I said she would. They were rolling in the grass and hiding in the long shade. She opened up her eyes and took a look around. Brand new people smiled at her and she smiled right back. Started slower than usual. She started to slow down just like I said she would. They were smoking up the grass and biting on the man's hands. Oh, well, we were home. But as we were contemplating this, the song ended on a flat note. All the lyrics for that. One day I worked at a vet clinic, and I wrote the lyrics for that in one work day throughout my day. I kept running in the back room getting all these ideas for lyrics and shit, and I just wrote all the lyrics down in one sitting on this little teeny piece of paper like this big. And I went home and I made up the chords for it that night. And that was like, I don't know, May or June of 1998. I was 18. But inspired by Happiness is a Warm Gun. I don't. It sounds kind of super stripped down, obviously, with the guitar, but super. Sorry, I can't think anymore. My brain is officially fried. But happy Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy whatever. And I just hope you're happy and safe and out there. You know. Hope the universe is shining on you. How about that? So, you take care. I love you.